Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. I got a very late start today. I just could not get going, and I had to call the coin dealer, paid them $63 in interest. Went to the credit union, their cash machine for coins was not working. That annoyed the hell out of me. And then went to Capital One, made payments on the two Capital One cards, made a payment at Target, went got food at Target, put a small amount in my checking account at Capital One, and missed the shuttle bus, missed one bus, and just walked in the door. Mama Cat is in the building somewhere. Kitten is in the bedroom. Puppy's around here. And my channel views are now at 1,441,764. The subscribers is still screwed up. So tomorrow I'll probably go to the ER. I've had trouble sleeping all night. I had trouble sleeping last night, and the foot has been throbbing. So that's what's going on. Okay, finally got some Q-tips for my ears. My left ear's been draining and clogged up, and I couldn't hear. So I cleaned my ear out. Even though the ear doctor said don't do that to your ear, but I had dirt in my ear, for God's sake. So, and a lot of wax that just got all over the Q-tips, or the fake Q-tips. So I bought 99-cent generic applicators. Bought the one thing I buy at Target every month when I pay the bill, a Lindt white chocolate candy bar. So that's gone. Fluffy is in the building. I bought 2 cans of Friskies indoor cat food with garden greens for Mama Cat and Tiny One and Kitten. And Fluffy is sneezing. Clean his nose off. And I got 3 cans of Fancy Feast for Fluffy. So now I have about enough for the whole month. But not to buy cat food. Bought a bottle of Simply Orange juice. And the nice thing about this is the Fetch application not only gave me the points for buying the orange juice, it's giving me an extra 1,000 points for buying the orange juice. So at Target or Safeway. So that means I only need 54,000 points for another $50 Amazon gift card. All right, we have here 2 things of bagels for $1.99 a piece. We have a banana. We have my creamer, International Food Delight Sweet and Creamy Creamer. We have other stuff here. Somebody left this bag. I found this bag. It came very handy. That is it. We have Swiss Miss marshmallow hot chocolate, hot cocoa, which helps me sleep. When I can't sleep, I was up till 5 a.m. listening to Art Bell. And then I found the interview with Whitney Strieber on X, which I watched about 10 minutes. He said, science experts said a category 6 will probably hit New York City in the next 10 years. That will devastate Brooklyn, the Bronx, Manhattan. Okay, we have here Lean Cuisine Supreme Pizza. We have orange chicken with broccoli and rice. We have I guess a pound of unsalted butter. We have Lean Cuisine lasagna with meat sauce. And we have a thing of egg potato salad. And that's it. Now I put this stuff away, and I will go see if anybody is in chat. I have to go feed Tiny One before it gets too late to feed Tiny One, and my knees have been hurting for the last 2 days. They've been swollen, even though I have not been going much of anywhere. So that's very, very annoying. Okay, let's. And 13 days till the inauguration of President Trump. So, yes, Whitney predicted, Art Bell predicted them too, and I said, the day after tomorrow, or was it the other one? Oh no, well, I forget the movie. Opened in Los Angeles. Art was there, so was Whitney, so was, I believe, Ramona at the time. Scientific experts said it is impossible for a tornado to form in the Los Angeles basin. Movie opened up, I believe, on a Thursday, and Thursday afternoon, about 2 o'clock, there was a tornado heading down in Long Beach. Fluffy, 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 off the bed, off the bed, off the bed, off the bed. He gets the blankets wet. I have $50 or $60 saved. We're getting him to the vet, but it's going to take a long while to get him to the vet because I don't have that kind of money. Okay, got the fuzzy blanket all soaked with cat snot. Yuck. So I don't get it from Super Chat and my subscribers or viewers because they're cheap. So, hi, Spoop. Yes, Jedi Miller has been writing me asking me for my phone number and Kathy's, and I said, you're not my caretaker. You're living in Texas. Long way to reach with that grabber thing that you get the cans and bottles out of the dumpster. So I told him to knock it off. Sent me 3 different emails. I'm not about to give somebody Kathy's phone number. Oh. Hello, AC. Welcome. Hello, Spook. And with the wonderful baby cat Harley, who is no longer a baby cat, but I always call her the baby cat. He is the sweet baby. Whoop, the bedroom light is not on. I have to turn that on for a Tiny One. I found my butter, which I have to throw out. It fell into the bed. You can't eat butter after 2 days. It goes rancid. Very distressing. So, hold on. I bought potatoes. Now I have butter to put on the potatoes and on my waffles. And the bagels. I'll be back in 1 second. I gotta turn the light on for Kitten Cat. Hello, Kitten. I love you, Kitten Cat. Sorry about that. I'll be right back. I gotta wash my hands. Mama, I will feed you in a couple minutes. Let me get that towel. Need a bowl and a spoon. Hold on. Yes, Mama. I thought Kitten Cat was learning how to use the box. Somebody keeps pooping on this blue rug that's above the carpet in the bedroom. I don't know if it's Fluffy or Kitten Cat, but that's what I was doing back there, turning the light on and cleaning up the piles of cat poop. He said I didn't step in them. So he has probably sent me 30 or 40 emails and then starts bugging me about, I want to interview you. I want to interview you, Kathy. I want your phone number. I want Kathy's phone number. There is no frigging way I'm going to give him my girlfriend's phone number or mine. And she's had to change it. She's gone through about 11 or 12 government phones because she's death on phones. Maybe she may be one of these people that on Art Bell, that they put out electric current and they kill devices. She killed Macs, she's killed TVs, she's killed phones. Okay, there's Mama Cat. And give me a minute, I'm going to go back and give this to Kitten. And then I got to give Fluffy his food. So bear with me for 1 minute. This is cat feeding time. And I walk in the door and Mama Cat is waiting. She was waiting for me by the stairs. She's so cute. The other night I picked her up, got to hold her in my arms. She was purring away. For about an hour I scratched her head, her chin. She starts drooling. That means happy kitty. I used to have Tootsie Cat that would drool years ago. And she loves having her ears scratched. She's not quite used to chin scratching, but she was drooling. Happy kitty time. All right, just a minute. Let me take care of this. I'll be back in a moment. I apologize for the delay. And in a little while I'll have to go feed Tiny One, who's 4 blocks away. Round trip. Okay. Puppy. Puppy, Flupple, Flupple, Flupple. 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 Mr. Flupple. Mr. Flupple de Mouth. Fluffy de Mouth. This one. Dead. Puppy. Puppy. Okay. My apologies again. 3 cats are fed. I don't know how to teach Kitten Cat how to use the cat box because she's 13 or 14 years old by now. I don't have a clue. What did I do with the damn potato salad? I must have hungry. So he didn't mail them all at once, but he has mailed me probably. I keep blocking him. I keep putting him in spam. I don't know what to do with him. I said, you're harassing, or you've been harassing Spoof. Leave my friend alone and leave me alone. Go away. You're a pest. You're an irritant. You're annoying. I know I'm going to have the potatoes out here somewhere there. What the hell am I doing? That's still in the bag. Let me turn up the light here. Oh, I know what I did with it. I think. Hold on. Maybe. Not in the refrigerator. There it is. I put it in the wrong refrigerator. Okay. It's in spam. I'm tired. I want to get your phone number. Then he went to Kathy. She went to interview. Call Kathy and interview. No, you're not calling my girlfriend. She has a right to privacy. You're not calling me. I have the right to have some semblance. Not a whole hell of a lot after 14 years, starting into my 14th year of doing this. I don't expect total privacy, but my phone number is, like a government secret, like UFO disclosure. Like Majestic 12. I'm listening to Art Bell, and I've been watching Unsealed Alien Files, which never have an alien with a nail file, or a file to get them out of prison, or a seal, or a walrus, or a porpoise, or any other aquatic animal. It's the greatest fraud in the history of UFOlogy. So, no aquatic mammals were harmed in this picture. So, no. Well, hold on. First of all, you don't realize I don't work faster than a speeding bullet, not when my knees have been swelling up all day. And then I have to find the email. Oh, God. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's nice. Then they put Gmail on Chrome. Now, I will not show it to you because I'm very tired. I had trouble getting up off the bus because my knee is swollen. I will go into spam, and I have the dreaded Rubini, who has been harassing Spoop as well. My God, there's enough. Hold on a minute. I gotta make the screen smaller. I can see the keyboard. God, that made it too small for me to read the text. Hold on. Help. What the hell are you doing, George? Okay. Now, I've told people before, but you're new. I never lie about what I talk about. I may forget stuff. I'm 72 and I had COVID twice and it screws your memory, but I do not lie. Where the hell is spam? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Wink. Wink, 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 wink. Hold on. This thing is acting up. It doesn't want to cooperate with the scroll bar. All right, 1,353 spam emails. Now we have okay, Jedi Miller Warrior. How are you? How long have you been married to Kathy? I'm not married to Kathy. Do you still beat Kathy? No. Why did you kill your mom and dad for it? This one I just read. Jedi Miller. This is a new one. This wasn't here 4 hours ago. I didn't read it all the way. Why do you use your mom's credit card after she died? What are you in Hobbit porn for? What the hell is that? Why do you tell lies about little Chris for? I haven't talked about little Chris in months. So this is why I'm not going to show you the emails, because this is Jedi. I don't know if this is Miller or some other jerk. I really want to interview you. Can I have your phone number? I'd like to call you to set up an interview with you as soon as possible. I'd like to interview your wife, Kathy, too. I know you have many fans on the internet because you were on Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie. I don't know why you keep blocking me. I'm blocking you because you're a jerk and an A-word. I have many trolls, too. I'm sure most of them, I'm sure, from LGAB. I hear they treat you like excrement, too. So that's two, and I'm not going to read the third one. So there's the email. He's conciliatory at first, and then he turns into a total troll a-hole. So I'm tired of that crap. All right, now I got to go back to the video ahead. So, well, I keep coughing. My throat is hurting, and I'm going in for a CAT scan on my sinus. I wish the hell they'd do the one at the underneath the larynx. Okay. We've had Stephen Greer. We've had Richard Dolan, Whitley Strieber, Art Bell, George Norrie, all had people on talking about disclosure. And with the UAP, with the congressional hearings, which I haven't had time to watch, there's one guy with the Pentagon. He actually gave testimony, and the Pentagon pulled his clearance and refuses to let him testify before Congress. I'm going, how the hell can the Pentagon refuse to let anybody testify before Congress? Congress controls the Pentagon, not the other way around. So, but I listened to Art Bell for years, George Norrie, a lot of other paranormal people, Jeff Rentz. I'm terrible with names anymore. I know his name in the back, Scott. Can't remember his first name. Canada. All kinds of other people. And the thing is that disclosure, maybe. So, I had not killed my parents. My father died in 1972. I was in Los Angeles in the LA County Jail the night he died. That's a long story, long ago. My mother, I watched her die for 9 days, and I was an authorized user on her American Express card, and I was an authorized user on her Citibank card, her Penny's card, her Target card, her Sears card, her Macy's card, Emporium, and I did not go Yahoo with all those cards. I used her Penny's card once. I used a Target card once. She said, you can use my card to buy clothes. Then when I got clothes, she got mad at me. My mother was never happy. And but about in January, she died in April. She died on the 9th of April. My birthday is on the 28th, and the parents' wedding anniversary on the 18th or 19th. I can't remember right now. There was some question of which it was. The 18th is the day of the earthquake, San Francisco earthquake and fire, 1906. So it sticks in my mind. But I watched my mother linger and fade away because she had a heart attack and a stroke, or a stroke and a heart attack. She could not talk, she could not eat, she could not drink. They gave her morphine and sulfate to knock her out, and I wasn't there when she died. I went home. I sat there for 9 days and watched her die and got 3 hours of sleep, and I finally exhausted. I went home. Then Tuesday I went over. I didn't go to her house Tuesday. I said, "You'll bounce back. You'll always bounce back." She said, "Not this time." She was 94 when she died. Came there. The housekeeper took all the banking paperwork and threw it in the garbage and ripped me off about $15,000. I would have inherited that, and then I would have bought Apple stock or something. What the trolls loved is to use your dead mother's credit card. I have permission to use it. And if they don't like that pat, they can go to hell. And put it where the sun doesn't shine. So, I don't care what trolls think, but they disrupt my life, and they shouldn't. And in a perfect world, we'd have a trial and a firing squad for every troll. And everyone who gives anybody any trouble on the internet, because people have committed suicide over this stuff. I got the giant cat box from Kathy, soaked it, washed it out. I now took the lid off because Kitten Cat has been afraid of the world since she was a baby. She did go in the small cat box on the very, very edge. I'm hoping she'll. Normally, the kitten will watch the mama cat go in the cat box. We haven't had a home. Well, the cops here. There are laws against internet harassment in California, but most police departments and most policemen do not know what the laws are. And so they don't do anything. I've got a stalker who used to live in this building. They evicted him. He's harassing me. I have the paperwork. I have to go over to the police department, get his name, get the incident reports, go over to court, file a restraining order, then wait for them to call me to court. The guys threatened to attack me, beat me up, and everything else. So what I'm going to do, but not today, not tomorrow, I've got to go to the ER about my toe, which is, oh, it's bulging, but the skin is rotting. Whatever this thing is, it's horrible, but I've had other health issues to deal with. I'm going to go to the ER tomorrow and have them look at this, and hopefully they can heal it. And I keep getting carpet fiber stuck in it, which is weird. So I'm not wearing socks because the socks will get all full of fluid. And if I touch it, the skin peels off. Damnedest thing I've ever seen. I don't know how. It's not diabetes, so. Well, you have to know who the guy is first. I have no idea who Jelly Miller or any of these trolls are. And I haven't talked about Little Chris in years. I called his business once in San Diego, and supposedly he's a millionaire. But he got mad at me. He was on Belgab. Got mad at me because he made himself my putative manager at one point. I said, I didn't ask you to be my manager. You don't have my permission to be manager, and it pissed him off. That's when he started the phony, slanderous George Senda unauthorized fan page with horrible stuff on there. Including a horrible cartoon with George Noy and me. So, you know, there are these people, they use me to get attention. And a lot of times, I don't like even commenting on them because that's what they want. They pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. It's like a little kid. Look at me. Look at me. And the slander and the lies I had issues with my parents. My father beat me to death. I was pronounced dead. My mother said I can still feel him. She was very psychic. When I was 10, I died at 5 too with pneumonia. Came back. I had an alcoholic, physically abusive father and a verbally abusive mother. My mother, after she died, I was wide awake one day, called my name through the ceiling. She'd never been in this apartment. She was trying to make contact, so. No, not Miller. I'm talking about little Chris. I was told this way back when. My email, Falky2013, was created in 2013 when I was on BellGab, because I went to the site because it was all about Art Bell. And they treated George Norrie terribly, and they turned on Art Bell when he quit Midnight in the Desert, and when he quit Sirius XM, and when he quit because his back went out, when he went to the Philippines, and he got freaked out because a typhoon hit Manila when he was living there in the condo. So he never said my co-host, and the problem is I did one video where the people promised that no trolls would get on the thing, and then a troll who's chefist went on there and spoke for an hour and a half after I got off the phone. I quit. You guys promised me no trolls. You let this son of a bitch call. So I left. They let him be on there for an hour and a half spewing slander and lies about me. So I hate my first name. Reasons I won't go into, but it's Anthony. I've been George since I was 14, except my sister still calls me Tony, but she's got 82. She's 82. She's got reason to call me Tony. I can't get her to stop. So I don't care what his real name is. I want him to just leave me the hell alone. What is with the wow, 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 lol? Would you explain that to me? I don't understand that. And I was on several shows and had with my friend Curtis Thornton. We did several shows. I did a podcast with Barb Killer, who told personal information to me on BellGab. Got out there. I wouldn't talk to me. We were recording my phone calls and publishing those on BellGab. So I said, you want me on your program? You pay me at a minimum of $100. I know Tony means Anthony. I'm not going on for free anymore. I got abused. I'm 72 years old. It's senior abuse. It's abuse of a person. It's abuse to the host. And Miller's harassed Spoof for on and off for a long time. But I have files where I keep every email these people send me. And some of them are like 50, 60, 70, 80 emails. I'm not saying Miller, but and when I finally tell them to knock it off, that's when they start using the obscenities and the slander and talking lies about my parents and all that. I hated my father. After he died. We found out with the autopsy why he went to rages and all that. It wasn't his fault in a way. Wasn't responsible. He would get drunk and go into rages. And they're crazy. And I kept running away from home as a child because I was terrified of him. For fear he'd finish the job and do me in permanently to where I wouldn't come back. Well, I wouldn't trust Miller with, a 10-foot or 20-foot pole, or a Slovakian, or an Austrian, or a German, and certainly not with a Russian or Putin. So Nothing against the Russian people. But, you know, unless I have a good friend like Top Cat, Jeremy and Justin in Minnesota, and Bellamy the cat and his owner in Wisconsin, and Snap T and Curtis Thornton, and I don't know what happened. God, what the hell is his name now? Hebe in Florida, TV producer, friend of mine. All of a sudden his email is no longer working. He might have gotten COVID and died for all I know. If I don't know you really well in person, I don't talk to you because I don't trust anymore. So, my father's real name was not Anthony. They made him when he entered the Army in 1936 or 37, the recruiting sergeant had his real name, and he said, "What kind of name is that?" "You're Anthony from now on," and he was Anthony for the rest of his life. But my mother put his real name on his gravestone. World War II and Korea veteran. Hello, Seaglass. So, well, it's more of an annoyance. And I resent, how long, if you're 72, are you going to live? I could die tomorrow. I could die 10 years from now. My family is long-lived. My aunt died at 94. My mother died at 94. That seems to be a cutoff date. Nobody makes it past 94. My mother's mother died at 90. The men died early, and some of the women died of cancer. So I hope to be here for another 20 years or so. As my body slowly deteriorates like the picture of Dorian Gray, everything falls apart, my arms fall off, my legs fall off. I do the YouTube, my tongue. Hard to type your tongue, but I manage. So, and Spook's a wonderful person. She doesn't deserve anybody to abuse her, harass her. She befriended this jerk, David Ravini, and finally had to kick him out. He was doing drugs in her house, and that's when he started harassing the hell out of her. And he was associated with Art Bell and Weather Hade. And he promised me a job in his new podcasting network. That never happened. My own radio show. So, the problem is, I don't have the equipment for that. I don't have the technical knowledge to run a board. I have a mini board in the bedroom somewhere that I bought, but it has one switch broken off. And like Final Cut Pro, how come you don't know that? Because someone has to teach me how. And right now, since I dropped my iPad on this high and broke the cataract lens, I pulled out Gordon Prang's at dawn we slept about Pearl Harbor. Turned every light on here. I can't read it because I broke the cataract lens. I can't see small print. So. Well, would you like some pain and injuries? I can give you some of mine. You can gladly have my knee pain, my back pain, my eye pain, my headaches, my sinus infections, I'm allergic to grass, walnut pollen, oak pollen, mold, indoor and outdoor mold, and cockroaches, which is really strange. That last part, cockroaches? I have this terror now. I'll be sitting here doing a live video, and the door will be open, and up walks this 6-foot cockroach, and it suddenly leaps to the door and leaps on top of me, and I start hacking and coughing and succumb to the killer cockroach attack. Oh, God. They just tested me at the allergy department, found I have more allergies. I get continual sinus infection. I'm allergic to 22 different kinds of grasses. There's a big lawn underneath my apartment. Another reason why I want to move. Now, what would be helpful if people in chat would donate to the channel to help me feed the cats and eventually move into my own apartment building. Then Mama Cat could have a cat door of her very own. Or you could join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, like Billy Elliott has done and several others. So, went to my surgeon. He said, "Are there any questions? I'm so tired from walking to the surgeon, I can't think." I got questions to ask him. I'll have to wait till the surgery next month. So, hello, JoJo. By the way, all these AI movies with incredibly busty fake women, I'm waiting to, they keep saying Panavision from the 50s. I want them to see Voyage of Bomb of the Sea, but play it straight. And they're all focusing on Christopher Reeve. Nobody has done a Panavision movie of Kirk Allen as Superman, and one guy did one with George Reeves. But they're always playing the John Williams Superman instead of the Adventures of Superman theme. So that's my Superman. Although I loved Christopher Reeve. So. Well, I don't want anything to do with Miller. I don't want his money. And after that last email where he slandered my parents, me, and everything else, and used obscene language, to hell with him. And that may not be the real, I call it spoof. That may not be the real Miller. It may be a troll pretending to be Miller. I don't know. Like I've told people. A number of years ago, when the first Alien Con in Santa Clara that I went to, I had 4 people come up with this fake podcasting network. They offered me $2,000 a month. That was not a real offer. They caused a great deal of trouble for me. They were probably from Belgam. In fact, it's interesting. On the bus, the semi-regular driver I talk to all the time, what did we talk about tonight? Chupacabras, Bigfoot, portals, other dimensions. Don't expect that from a bus driver. I told him I believe it's a chupacabra. I question Bigfoot because every time they shoot a Bigfoot, it's like from 5 blocks away with Vaseline on the camera lens. You never see a clear picture of Bigfoot. But I remember all the stories about chupacabras in Puerto Rico, Mexico, Texas. One woman claimed she drove over one. One guy claimed to have a Bigfoot in his freezer. And I don't think that ever went anywhere with Art Bell. So they asked me about, it wasn't Slender Man, it was some other kind of creepy guy. I have to ask him what he's asking. We talked about Men in Black and Women in Black and Black-Eyed Children. And I have sitting across me Ghost, JFK, about 50 UFO books, books on the Illuminati, books on Bigfoot, books on alien abduction, books on There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shelves there. 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there, and another 2 in the bedroom. So, yeah, she is not my caretaker. Nothing personal, spook, but I weren't involved with Kathy. Give me a bosomy blonde off of X. That isn't AI to be my caretaker. In a bikini. If I have a choice of caretakers. Who likes to do laundry and likes fat men who do videos. Thank you, Spook. I appreciate it. I love the creature. Spook got me through COVID. And helped feed my kitties. Buzzy and little girl, tiny one. And the wonderful Siamese Talkie that disappeared. He was not neutered. We didn't know that he and little one, tiny one were a bonded pair. We took them separately to Kathy's apartment. Talkie ate through a Venetian blind, so. Well, Linda Moulton Howe talking about mutilations of alien harvest. I know Linda not well. I met her at Alien Con in Pasadena. Some troll came in overnight claiming he was Whitley Strieber and claimed that I blocked him. That Linda said she and I had 2 nights together in bed. It was the greatest experience of her life. And I go, I don't think so. Linda's married. I love her dearly as a person. I don't know her that well. We talked for a little bit, but she's mobbed at every convention. Yeah, well, the drones went away. Now, maybe the drones went to the drone dimension. I don't know. If they're of human origin, they're probably Chinese. Some congressmen were saying they were coming off a mothership on the ocean. Way there upon the ocean, where I want to be. They were Iranian drones. So, who knows what they were. I've seen ghosts. I've seen UFOs. I had a shadow cat here when my Minnie Mouse got run over. For 2 years, she ran up and down the hallway and meowed in here when no other cat was in the apartment. People saw her live on video. Saw him live on video. Minnie and Mickey. Mickey had to put down. He had cancer of the jaw. His teeth were falling out, and I cried like a baby. Because the mama cat, the stray mama cat, brought him into our other apartment. They were tiny, like this big. I nursed them back to health, and I love them dearly. Minnie Mouse is very sweet. Mickey was a stinker. I wish I had one thing with Mickey. I went in the bedroom one day with my pork chop and applesauce and vegetables. I went to get the mustard. Didn't have an iPad then. I don't think I was doing YouTube yet. He comes running out of the bedroom with the pork chop in his mouth. I had to fight you my pork chop back. That would have gone viral. Mickey and the pork chop. So thank you, Spook. My videos are on the media section of Coast to Coast AM. Art and I were friends. George and I are friends. I talked to Tom Danheiser, but he was busy, too busy to talk to me. Tom has always been strange when it comes to me. And for some reason, I was supposed to do a video a month with them several years ago, and then we want you to do 8 in a row, the 8 month. Then 2 weeks later, I got a call from Tom. Our direction has changed. We don't want your videos anymore. I've never known why. No, because I get all kinds of calls on my phone and that I don't recognize. I've got calls from all over the country. I've got locations I've never even heard of. I'm getting one problem. I tried to call Kathy's girlfriend, Patty, and I go, the number you have called has been blocked or restricted. And I'm going, what the hell is restricted? And I have to talk to Patty because she's going to loan me the scooter when I have my knee surgery next month. So in case I can't walk very well yet, I can still go to the store, and I still have to feed Tiny One every night because she'll starve to death. I have gotten calls where nobody says anything, I just hang up. I have on my I don't know if I kept it or not. On my former answering machine, my landline, Chep has pretended to be a private detective because someone came in here after I did a live video of terrorism in France, had passed out with the door open, and the screen door was off the hinges on a Friday because we had 60-mile-an-hour winds here. Somebody walked in and stole my brand new iPad. And the guy pretended to be a private detective. It was Chep, the troll from Belgab. No music that I can recall, but then when you have COVID, you get long COVID and your memory fails. Wow, 4,000 calls. Well, I don't know about other phones. I have an iPhone. They didn't used to, but now they have a thing. You take your finger and you move to the left, there's a hand. And you click on the hand, it blocks the number and then reports spam, and then you can delete it and they can't call you anymore. So they must like you. Sorry, I can't resist. 4,000. God damn, that's a lot of calls. Maybe it was Publishers Clearinghouse calling you. You've just won $1 million. Well, that's synchronicity. George Norrie says he didn't believe in coincidences. I'm not sure how to take that. Oh my God, it's 10:30. I'm gonna have to go and feed Tiny One. If I go too late, she won't be out there. She'll figure I gave up for the night. Then I gotta feed her in the morning. Bellgabber's got a hold of Kathy's address, phone number. They were harassing her day and night with sexual calls and calls about we were trying to sell our Prius. So, no one time to give this clown Miller her phone number or mine. I also am friendly with Richard C. Hoagland. I sent him an email recently. I asked how he's doing. So, Kathy was saying she's bored. She has no computer. She broke this one, broke the screen on it. Took it out of Patty's van, hit the cinder block wall where the garbage dumpster is, and broke the screen. I bought a new glass for it for $60. I want to put a bigger hard drive in it. Talked to Apple today. They said anything older than 7 years on a Mac is obsolete. But she wants the internet again because her phone, the free government phone, they only give you so many hours and then they cut the internet off. So I haven't eaten anything since this morning. I was starving. So that's what's going on. Yeah. I made a joke today. I was talking to somebody on BART and I said, my girlfriend drives me nuts. people in chat have said, why do you live together? We've done that 6 times. We can't live in the same house together. I listen to Frank Sinatra. She listens to something like The Rotting Carcass or something. Like, what the hell are you listening to? It sounds like someone's being tortured to death. You know, her musical tastes and mine are different. She's into terminally cuteness. She did get a strawberry shortcake sweatshirt, which is very cute. Got that from Etsy. She loves Hello Kitty, My Little Pony, Pokemon. So, good night, Spook. Night. Have a good night. Kiss the baby for me, baby Harley cat. I gave Harley her first catnip and toys when she was a little kitten. So, well, guys, I gotta go. As usual, I keep clearing my throat. I keep my mucus coughing has not been bad lately, but my throat is scarred. My doctor said they need to. This CAT scan technician did not do the test of my throat because they're concerned about my throat being scarred or worse, and I keep losing my voice, and when I cough, it's not good. So I have to go, folks. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching the channel. Click the like button. Get your friends, neighbors, co-workers to subscribe to the channel, and also to get them to join the channel where they see content nowhere else. I got a bunch of videos I still got to post, but this thing on my toe, for 2 whole days, all the toes were throbbing. Wooba, wooba, wooba. Hurt like hell. So we'll be going to the ER tomorrow, and the side effect of the Pfizer vaccine for COVID, my feet, toes, fingers, and hands go numb with at times screaming pain. So I can't bend that foot anymore. I broke all the toes and the foot and the leg in 8 places when I was 14. I always bend my toes because they broke. Can't do that now because of this toe. It's really, really bad looking. So, okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in. Have an adult beverage, hot beverage, a cold beverage. Stay dry, stay safe, and watch the skies. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. I will catch you next time. Thanks for coming in. I must go feed Tiny One, the cat. Bye-bye for now. See you later. Thanks for coming to the chat. It's been fun. Now, you gonna let me quit? Hold on. Where are you? That's Mac Tracker. I don't want Mac Tracker. There we go. Okay.